goddamn dude.
So fucking hot.
Holy
It
shit.
happened just like he said.
Shango said this would happen.
I am so shocked.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to. Well, why are you here? Because you want that full moon in Aries energy read, and that's what I'm finna to give you. Okay, so that's what you're gonna get. So I'm hoping you guys are having a great weekend. Let me move the mouse. I'm on late. This is a surprise. This will also be the weekly hex text reading as well. Only because every new moon and full moon, I'm pretty much busy as shit. Okay. So to my one viewer out there, you know what I'm talking about. All right. You know it in a time like this, you got to get out. You know what I'm saying? So to save time, we're just going to use this reading. I'm going to keep this very brief because the night is still young and I got shit to do. Okay. And this is one of the things I have to do. Or I don't have to. I want to. All right. So I'm going to give you what you came for. Yeah, what you came for. An energy read. Oh, there's two more in here. I didn't think anybody'd be awake. I'm just trying to sneak this shit in. Like sneaking the tip in, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I know, I always got to take it there, right? Yes, I fucking do, okay? So anyways, I think I want to ask each and every one of you who's watching to participate. And how can you participate in this full moon energy read? Very, very simply, go ahead and just relax and just project the desire that you want to know whatever this reading may have for you, okay? If it resonates, if it fits, you must have quit, okay? I'm in one of them moods today, all right? I'm in one of them moods today, but we're going to get down with this full moon in Aries energy. Today it's, well, where I'm at, it's 11/17. So it's sometime, I think it's tomorrow, Sunday, like 2-3 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So that would be about 6 o'clock Eastern time. That's when the technical, of course, you can Google the shit yourself. You know what I mean? Find out specifically what time it is. All right, but let's get into this shit. Enough with the bullshit. About all my guides, truthful guides, my inner Damon, who never, ever, ever steers me wrong. I ban, block any lying, falsifying, deceptive spirits, thought forms, entities, what have you, from this reading. All right. So without further ado, show me. And this is once again for all, it doesn't matter your sign, but since we're dealing with a full moon in Aries, it does have some type of astrological implications. Doesn't matter your sign. You're invited to the party, okay? You're invited to the party, so come on, grab you a blunt off the blunt tray, get you a drink. You know what I'm saying? Shit. All right, show me the full moon energy. Give me the read. For whoever needs to hear this information, okay? All facts, no cap. Whatever it is that I need to pass on. Give me the words to translate properly, accurately. It's always a help. So show me what this full moon in Aries energy has for those that attracted this video to them. Those manifestors who manifested this face right here, doing this video. All right, show me what you got. One more time. Takes you a minute to get warmed up, huh? It's okay. I don't mind taking my time either. I insist. One more time. What is this energy looking like? What do I need to say? To all four heads out there, whether you're Lurkeisha, you're just, I don't know, you don't believe in saying hello or whatever, that's fine too, okay? All facts and no cap. Por favor. I'm going to do a 9-card spread for y'all. All right. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. And we're going to see some of these, already some of the energies I'm seeing here. This is crazy kind of shit here. I'm going to have to get one of them doohickeys that like is over so that way you could see and then like cut it. So, well, have it to where you can see us both. All right, shit. All right. And for our secondary deck, because in the spirit of Aries, we're using our asteroid kaboom deck, all right, also known as the Great Balls of Fire, okay, because obviously Aries is very fiery. But we're not going to be needing these just yet. But I will be doing some clarification, so I want to be ready, all right? All right. Please allow me just a moment to gloss over the cards. Scry, if you will. Let them say what they need to say to me. All right. I gotta say this. If I could show you these middle cards, because just think of a tic-tac-toe, 3, 3, 3. That's the layout of the cards. This is the middle row of the cards. I'm not going to show you all of them at this point, but I just found this very interesting. It's one of the first things that caught my eye. You got the devil and you got the angel. Holy shit. And then you got the cross in the middle. All right. But what I found interesting was how this is 11-11 on this particular row. All right. So I don't know who this is. I'm not even going to guess who the fuck this is for. I really don't care who it's for. Just if it resonates for you, then I did my job. There's only one of you that it resonates with. I don't give a shit. I did my job. Okay. So I see there was, I'm focusing here first, but I can't help but look underneath this card. There's a 5 of clubs. I'm going to tell you what that is. So let's start here in the middle with the cross card. Burdens, suffering. Some of you are right in that, okay, if you have the extremes, I got the devil here, I got the angel here, and you're right in the middle where the 7 should be, okay? So if you're right there, there are some choices that some of you have been really bullshitting on. I don't know what they are. I'm not even going to, well, I can get some clarification here, but whatever it is that you got to do, there's somebody out there, there's a move you got to make. I don't know what it entails, okay? I don't know if it's starting that thing. I don't know if it's doing that thing that you are like claiming that you want to do that you really are actually afraid of. It scares the living bejesus out of you, okay? So as you know, and you'll know I'm talking to you if this sounds familiar. If when you look at the date sometimes and you think back to when you first said you was going to do it, like you haven't lost track of that, like how much time is escaping you, okay? How much time is escaping you? The reason I'm bringing up this cross, burdens and suffering, it's going to get harder, okay? It's going to get harder for you more and more. It's going to get louder, okay? It's going to get shittier if you don't do that, because what you're looking at here is kind of like trying to stay in the same shit you've been doing versus your soul is actually like trying to like pull you. And don't think that your soul, okay, your soul will not allow your life to go into total hell if need be to get you where you need to go. Yes, your soul, your higher self, if you will, your inner daemon, it can feel every single thing that you feel. Your asshole itching right now, it can feel that. You're just busting nut, it can feel that. You got diarrhea, it can feel that. Okay, so it feels everything, all your emotions. It is you, but it's you of a different spectrum. That's the best way that I can describe it. It will allow you to do that. So my point being is there's some shit that you've been needing to do. It feels like to me like a major kind of life decision. But when I say that, I don't want you to think of it as this big elephant, because it's actually could just be a decision to start today on whatever that was, or to actually do that fucking thing that you've been saying you want to do that you haven't done. Okay. And like I said, I'm here to say to you, it's going to get worse. See, Aries is the doer. If you've ever fucked with an Aries before, I don't know about you, but my experiences have all been pleasant. Okay. But one thing I've noticed about Aries, if there was like something I wanted before I even got it out my mouth, before I even finished out my mouth, like I was being handed a bag or something, you know what I'm saying? Like Aries are the doers. Now, yes, some Aries, that energy can be very aggressive. Okay. Okay, this is another piece of information coming through here. There is one of you, there is a man, I think one of you is dealing with an earth sign, and either they are younger than you or they act younger than you. Okay. I do feel like in some ways this person has also come into your life probably more under some form of a karmic context. In other words, to teach you some lessons. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a bad thing, has to be overly dramatically bad. It could be overly dramatically great and bad. It can have high ups and low dips, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But one thing is certain is that these types of relationships are very much so more definitive than other relationships. There's some relationships that you fuck with and it's like you damn near forgot about them once they done left. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who? But then there's those other ones, those other ones that really touched you. You transformed yourself through that relationship, which you drew to you, even if it was like what you would call toxic. Okay. And I'm not making justifications for toxicity, but yeah. So I see somebody else here also has, I'm feeling like this is a dude. Okay. Like I said, it could be an earth sign or whatever, but whatever it is, they're pretty, they got a good mouthpiece. All right. They got a good mouthpiece, but dealing with this person or the energy of this person. Let me say that one more time. Dealing with this person or the energy of this person has created roadblocks for you. Now, I don't want to just blame this person because it's not just this person. Think of this person as like a chemical and you're a chemical. Not every chemical pair go together. Some are very explosive. Some form poisonous gas. They do whatever they do, so not all chemicals mix together. Okay. It's kind of one of these things I'm seeing. Okay. What's going on, Piff? So the energy, like I said, so either this is currently going on or this just concluded. It might have concluded a year ago. If you ain't done the right things to do afterwards, when I say the right things, of course, I mean just things like if you've had a major relationship pop off in your life, and let's just say it's over now, you should be extracting gold from that. What did you learn? Instead of just judging it, oh, I wasted my time. I wasted, so many years or whatever it was, so many months. No, you didn't. There was shit there for you to learn. Now, whether you learned it or not is up to you. No one can make you learn shit. They can try and teach you a lesson, but you could just be dumb as a bag of fucking rocks and miss the whole point. Anyways, like I said, if you didn't take care of, because I'm sure during this past relationship or whatever this situation is with this earth sign or someone who's just more so really good with the mouthpiece, all right, including bullshit. That seems to go hand in hand sometimes, whatever this is, the effect that it had on you. That's the energy that's making where I see right now. And maybe you didn't go for certain things because you didn't want to jeopardize it. Some of you are in relationships right now, and I think that you know the truth that you can't be who you truly, truly are within the confines. Excuse me, let me scoot that out the way because I ain't talking about no relationship. Don't get it twisted. Anyways, what was I saying now? Within the context of that relationship, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. There's too many trust issues. It would never fucking survive. Like some of you couldn't take a trip. They're talking. I think a candle did something. Just don't catch on fire. Where was I at? I got to keep an eye on this. I got this. Some of you can't make the moves that you need to move. You know what I'm saying? Some of you are just in relationships where you're not going to be you know it. You know it already. You know what I'm saying? They can't be how they really want to be without you fucking twisting and crunching their nuts up. You know what I'm saying? Or their lips, whatever. You know how it is. You know I'm telling the truth. So whatever and however that is for you now, since we're talking about right now you're truly in the gateway. You're truly in the gateway. But if you don't go within and find out what it is, what direction do you really want to go in? Does your soul really crave right now? That's the level. I'm not just talking about surface level shit. I'm talking about deep level. Deep level. Okay? These types of things. And in addition to what do I really want? As soon as you figure out what you really want, the bullshit's going to pop up. Perfect. That's what you want. You don't go, like, if you're feeling perfectly fine, you don't sit down and be like, you know what, I think I'm going to do shadow work here. I'm going to just like try and go through find some trauma to work on. No, you can do that shit every day of your life, all day of your life. It'll never, ever end. The time to deal with it is when it pops up. So these things, this bullshit that's popping up as to why you can't go for what it is, be who the fuck you want. I'm going to say it like that. It's not about doing something. It's not about having something. Those are fine, but it's about the being. It's about who are you being? Okay, so I know I kind of say this quite often because it is the fucking truth. That's the ultimate. I just get straight to the ultimate. Why fuck around? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, right now you're on this gateway spectrum. And you know what? This is the perfect time to part of this whole shadow work thing is just a big, huge part of it. Okay. Spoiler alert. It's just being able to authentically, and I mean fucking with every fiber of your fucking being as much as you can, accepting yourself, accepting the parts of you that you've been ashamed of, that you've been hiding, that you've been hating, that you criticize relentlessly. No, yeah, those parts. Those are the ones that got all your power. You didn't know that? I'm sure you did, right? If you're watching me, most likely you knew that. But what the good news is, hallelujah, here with the God spell, is right now you have the ability to reconcile these things. You have the ability to integrate. I mean, truth be told, you always do, but it certainly does help to have certain other cosmic and plus these energetic influences often echo what could be going on or what is going on with you, but how you can deal with it. What may be the most effective way for you? What may be the most efficient way to deal with it? So anyways, yeah, I'm also seeing a fire sign and a water sign here, possibly another Aries, an Aries, and possibly a Cancer. A crusty crab, okay? A crusty crab. What? This just in, somebody's having to choose between two. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm serious. There is somebody here that's like, it feels to me like you want the devil. The angel would be the best. You know, like logically, the angel checks off all the boxes, man. But when we're talking about actually the way that you actually make a choice and actually go through with that shit, it's not based on logic. And you know it. So I feel like this devil action, you know, maybe it's just, I don't know. Some of y'all might have got stung by some devil D. Some of you have gotten stung with some devil D. Don't blame me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there that I know of. Okay. This is also right now. Whoever is going to show their ass is going to show their ass. If you was to say to yourself right now, show me the outward reflection, or show me, I don't want to say the devils, but show me the devils in my life right now. Show me the undercover devils right now. Don't be surprised if like you walk by the mirror and something pops out at you. Okay, that's number one, because we always start there first. But if you was to say that right now, like let's just say you want to be extra dramatic with it and you want to like look at the moon while you're saying it. So you make a little ritual out of it, right? I promise you within the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're probably going to find out some crazy shit. You may be disappointed. You may just be like, okay, yeah, I knew that. I always knew that. I always fucking knew that. Whatever the case is. All right. So where was I at with this shit anyways? Fucking give me a little bit more confirmation. Now, what I see ahead of you, and that's always the good part, right? What I see ahead of you, though. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. I get it as I get it. I give it as I get it, right? I can't give it to you if I ain't got it yet, but I just heard some shit. You're going to want to hear this, all right? So look, I'm going to do one more thing before I tell you about the what's to come part. Everybody always wants to know what's coming, right? So might be you. No, I don't. I'm sure it will be. All right. So give me some clarification on this. I asked for clarification on the jack, the devil. And this is what I got. Another jack. So another 1111. All right. Give me some clarification on this angel. And you know, some of you are choosing the devil. The devil's not a person in this case. The devil is what's already known. The devil is your past. It just segues off like it's the exit off the freeway and it just loops right back around and you just keep doing this shit. I tell you, something just came to me earlier. Like the fact that a year from now, there's somebody who's going to be watching this when a year from now rolls by and we're on 2023, October, whatever it is. Physically, and I hate to say this, but you'll be fucked up. Definitely not in the same physical, like extremely worse. Like you may need someone to wipe your ass. I'm telling you, man, we all do this, and I'm not just singling anybody out. This fucking little ride as this particular version of you that you've come to know yourself as will be over before you know it. And like I said, many of us, I should say us, period. You know what I'm saying? Many of us have overestimated grossly how much time you got fucking left. And I'm not saying that to scare anybody, but I'm just saying, based off of what I'm seeing here and like, you know how it is, You feel drawn here, you feel whatever, but at the same time, you like familiarity. You like to know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same fucking routine tomorrow, but I know what's going to happen. You're not called to stay there. You're not your other selves, if you will. They didn't say, hey, we didn't incarnate. They're like, we didn't incarnate here to keep doing the same shit over and over again. And if you're like on some type of other frequency, then you know. And if you know now, you really can't act like you sleep. They ain't falling for that shit. Okay, so I thought I'd say that. Yes, 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 yes. One more on the roadblock. Yeah, this having to do, I felt like something having to do with the relationship. There's somebody watching here right now, the current choice, and it's like you keep beating yourself up, and it's getting worse and worse inside, but it will also get worse and worse outside, you know. So your best bet is to jump into the unknown, even if you do it toe by toe by toe. Stick one toe at a time in if you have to, then the whole foot. Okay. However, you got to fucking do it. Make sure you do it though. I'm just saying, man, this shit's too fucking quick. It's too quick. All right. So if you came to do something, did you come here to do something? Okay, well, if you came to do something, I would get to getting on it then. All right. That's my point. That's my point. Like I said, though, the devil, though, see, part of the Jack of Clubs, once again, that's that mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? That's that mouthpiece, even though you still have the player here. He could be one of these. So now you have 11, 11, 11 right here, basically. It's basically what's going on. I think, yeah. What? Somebody's also wondering about keeping a pregnancy. I don't want to know about that. That's not my business. And really, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on somebody. A lot of pressure. Let me get to what's to come, okay? So if you do the right things, if you don't just ignore shit, cult of the void, shut up. If you don't just go through the motions, make today just like yesterday or the day before, or the day before, or the day before, or the month before, God fucking forbid, 2 years before. Like, I don't know how long you could be doing the same shit before life will just come and put its foot in your ass. Like, no, you got to change something, bitch. Like, something got to go different. Where was I at here? Yeah. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, if you do the right things though, and like I said, shadow work was definitely it's the order of the day. It's the order of the day. The emphasis is going to be more so on like shadow work is going to, I mean, it should always kind of be, you know, it's one of them things, but like especially now as we move into like the end of fall and then winter, those are the real times to do like a lot of subconscious work and darker spiritual work dealing with the unknown aspects of yourself. Whether you do it, there's so many different ways to do it. But like, what was I saying about this one? Besides the mouthpiece, and I feel like there's also somebody has right now, and I'm mentioning this because it can be a distraction, right? Somebody around you is like also, I feel in some ways like talking shit, spreading falsehoods about you that can have a butterfly effect in the future. You know, people have been murdered over false bullshit, and then it turns out to be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just stating that things can get out of hand. But your task is going to be to not fall for the banana in the tailpipe, not to get distracted. You have a bigger fish to fry here, is what I'm trying to say. Whoever this is for, or people that this is for, you got a bigger fish to fry. And that's just the bottom fucking line right here. And if you successfully fry that fucking fish, I'm about to tell you what's about to happen for you. Okay? Start with card number one. Are you ready for this? Card number one. Look, bye-bye. You see, I wrote inheritance, reward. Obviously, 10 of diamonds is like pretty much the best money card that you can get. All right. So financial wise, you're going to see that totally change. Number one, you're going to be doing different shit than you're doing now and have been doing because you're going to be different. Okay. The rich version of you, or just the more wealthy or the more successful in whatever way you see that as being something, that you does different shit than the current you. But more importantly, that you has a totally different relationship with their self than maybe perhaps this particular version of you watching me right now does. They may be more prone to think, why not me? And it's as simple as that. Why not me? Period. End of fucking story. Whereas maybe other versions of you, you may have to try and give yourself a pep talk in a mirror for like a fucking hour to even get anything. Finances. This is also to me saying you already have, as far as financially goes, all right, you already actually possess like these funds, if you will. They're like trapped. Let me just paint a picture for you. Okay. I'm just going to paint a picture. I'm not saying this is exactly how it is. I'm just saying it's a picture. Okay. So that way you can get it. Not that you need this picture to get it. They're like, there's these funds stuck in the ether for you. But it's just like this. Okay. It's just like you had ordered this shit from Amazon. Imagine this. Okay. You ordered this shit from Amazon. It said it'll be here in 3 days. 3 days comes, you get that knock on the door, or maybe they ring the doorbell. And let's say you see the Amazon man and you say, no, take it back. Just take it back. I don't deserve this right now. I don't deserve it. Take it back. So they done come to your house a few times now. And now they're just going to be like, you know what? This bitch is crazy, yo. I tried to deliver her package. She identified that this is her, but she wouldn't accept it. Well, imagine that you finally let it come. You know what I'm saying? You let it. You don't sweat it. You let it. You don't say after me. This is a mantra. It's a mantra. I don't sweat it. I let it. Okay, that's what this card to me represents. And inheritance is like, this could be all kinds of different, this could be monies that you've already like by way of your visualization or just ritual work or just however you express the desire. Hey, I want this. Or thank you for, I have this now. I'm grateful for this, whatever. But then there's others. I feel like this is also ancestral money. Many of you have an ancestral inheritance that you haven't been able to receive, or you're not in alignment to receive it. If you're out of alignment and you receive it, it could fuck you up. Like, for example, if you have a drug problem, because the money or whatever it is just going to allow you to be more of who you already are. And that's cost a lot of people their lives too. But like I said, if you do the work, like I'm saying, right now is the time to like get comfortable, make friends with them demon sides of yourself, welcome them, party with them. And if you have a way to do so, have a way to express them. Don't just keep them trapped in a fucking closet. Like, have a way to channel them. They love to be used. They want to be used. You know what I'm saying? But when you just ignore them or try and lock them away, that's when the inmates will take over. The inmates will take over. The inmates will take over. So like I said, financial boom shots are possible. I will even say probable. If you just do what I just said now, taking the light and the dark, doing that integrate, finding your own version of shadow work that is right for you right now, getting to know those aspects of yourself that you're ashamed of, that you don't like, That's what's stopping your shit. That's what's stopping your shit. The last place anybody wants to look. That's what's stopping your shit. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It ain't somebody over here. It ain't this bitch over there doing brujeria on you or whatever. It ain't none of that shit. It's you. It's you. And I'm just here to tell you that. You don't have to accept it, or you can fully accept it. One of the two. Quick change, butterfly, and quick transformation. Some of you are also worried about taking that step because you're thinking it's going to take way too long. It's going to take way too long. And of course, you may have heard this before, but the less that you are preoccupied with time, the faster it's going to go. The more you get to enjoying the process of whatever it is, this, like, let's just say this shadow work stuff, the quicker it goes. Quick change. You'll also, I'm telling you this because this is also going to happen. There's somebody out there, if you don't prepare, part of this getting your shit right, integrating, doing all that, is because this is also preparation, because the moment you do that, you're transformed in the twinkle of an eye, right? Just like that's what the Bible talks about also, that twinkle of the eye. I'm making it mean that. But there's an opportunity, a major opportunity coming to you. And some of you aren't going to be able to take advantage of that. Either you're not going to recognize it, or you're going to recognize it and just totally, you're going to fuck yourself out of it, basically. How you do it, who knows? You might talk yourself out of it. You might be like, what was I thinking? I should just go home and make it a Netflix night. Opportunity gone. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. So there's no telling how many ways. But if you do this right, then when this, number one, you're going to recognize this. And number two, you're much, much more probable to take advantage of it. And that's the only way that shit's going to make any type of change. You can sit and think about shit all fucking day. You can get trapped in just thinking about shit all day, every day. And nothing will change by just fucking thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And finally, in addition to, like I just said, the money, whatever this opportunity is. And like I said, to me, I see it like a flash, like a quick change, almost like a phoenix. We also have things getting a little bit busier because now you might be making other connections now because you're doing shit you weren't doing before. You're actually leaving your house, not just to go, like some people only leave their house to go to the job and the store, and that's it. They don't have anything else, nothing else really ever going on. You know what I'm saying? So how is anything new? If we don't do anything to try and make it a little easier for some of this shit to find us, then what the fuck are we doing? So anyways, like I said, this is things getting busier, social-wise. These are all like yours, should you choose them. These are all yours. Another thing, creativity and expression, being able, especially with anything in the mental field. All right. Some of you, whether it's writing, whether it's, I don't know, making videos, whether it's whatever it is, I don't fucking know. Educating or artistic expression, but a communication type of, so singing or something, anything, creative, coordinate. Let me just get 3 more cards, and then I'm going to call it a day. I think I done went too damn long. It's 12 o'clock. That's that midnight hour. You know what I'm saying? So, I got to get busy with it. Yes, I got to get busy. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I got as far as clarification, just with like the money thing. All right. This has more to do with who you are, who you believe yourself to be, and what's possible for you than it is what you're technically doing. You could be getting up at 3 a.m, watching the stock markets every day, doing all the right shit, but being the wrong person doing the right shit. You understand what I'm talking about? It just doesn't add up. It's not going to work. You may get some results, but the results you're able manage to squeeze out of that shit, it's going to take extra. It's like you're never going to seem to be like on to where some people, it's just like it just comes so naturally because they're being that person who is successful with that. Like they truly know I belong here. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe it to be hard. You know, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm just spouting shit off, but that's mental power. Dominguez. Maria. What's going on? So that's 1-8. Mental power. That's the one dealing with that inheritance shit, which once again, I'm talking about this shadow work shit. The quick change. That's right here. That's that 8 of hearts. I mean, that's pretty much self-explanatory, but I'm just like, I'm going to give you an example of what that could mean. Maybe before you're more pessimistic, because remember, the feeling that you have, that's where the thoughts come out of, right? So out of one type of feeling, you can have thousands of thoughts. Okay, and a lot of these thoughts, they could just go like that over and over and over. It's almost like they're playing in the back of your head, but they're at a low volume where you can't hear them, but they are playing and they are affecting you. All right, finally, but yeah, this is like, so let's say you were always negative, skeptic, just you always seem to like expect disappointment, right? So finally, now that you're stepping into somebody else, like, or stepping into another version of yourself, where it's like, why can't I just believe? Why can't I just know like this shit's going to work out for me? That I'll know what I need to know when I need to know it. Why can't I know that? Why can't this be? When I say effortless, I don't mean like you just don't do anything. I'm just saying the shit that you do feels effortless. It doesn't feel like an uphill battle. It doesn't feel like you got to psych yourself up to get yourself to do that thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure, there's days you feel less like doing it than others. Yeah, of course, that's natural. You know what I'm saying? The Queen of Clubs, though, to me, especially dealing with the network and your creativity, your psychic faculties are going to be like off the fucking charts. Oh yeah, did I not mention that? Besides like money and just being able to get out of your own way, so that way you can create whatever type of life that you want for yourself right now. Shadow work shit, right? Another thing is you also get heightened psychic faculties. Your faculties get heightened. They if they were atrophied before, then motherfuckers get worked out. Okay, you're building muscle now. Okay, you're building muscle. And they'll just be way more sensitive, on point. You know what I'm saying? Dare I say magical ability too? Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, so that's pretty much the general that I have. I think I done talked enough. I don't even know who the fuck that's for, but it doesn't matter. I did what I said I was going to do. That's what matters. Hey, what's going on, Euphoria Fire? What's up, everybody? Yeah, so that's what I have for you. That's what I have. That's what I have. Oh, let me just do this here. I don't know why. I kind of don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just going to do it. All right. That's how we do shit here. Now, bear with me. I'm going to tell you what this is after I do it. Okay. Show me who. Show me who and then what. Show me who and then what. One more time. Show me who and then what. For some reason, I feel to tell y'all about a couple, just like 3 signs. I don't know. Somebody needs a message. So this is going to have to do with somebody you're romantically fucking involved with or whatever. All right. So who do we have? Of course. Let me see. What is it? Attack of the air signs? Okay. Now hold, please. Okay, I'll put this deck over here. Clarification with the great bowls of fire. All right. So what I'm seeing is before y'all go, or whoever goes, or I don't know, if somebody's watched it this damn far. I see a Gemini, I see a Libra, and I see a Cancer. Now hold on. Who and what? Show me the what. There's somebody here watching who's dealing with one of these rascals. All right. One of these rascals. Hold on. Who and what? Show me the what. Oh shit. Well, my Mars is in Gemini, so like 9.004 Gemini. All right. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know what I'm doing here, so just bear with me. You're the Gemini, huh? Well, you are a Gemini. Wow. It's just, so are these who I'm talking to? Simple yes or no, red or black. Are these who I'm talking to? Are these who I'm talking to? I hope you say no. Are these who I'm talking to? All right. I guess I'm talking to a Gemini, a Libra, or a crab. A crusty crabation. All right. Were the Gemini? These are the clarification cards that I got. 7 of clubs. Bam. Ace of diamonds. So Spirit is talking about some type of another, basically the same shit I've been talking about this whole fucking time. Some other mental, like a mental shift in perspective. But I feel like there is a new opportunity or situation available here, whether this is another channel of money or some other channel or source of security for yourself. All right. But the caveat is you have to shift your mental perspective. It's possible it could be like right in the same room with you, but you cannot see it because you're not tuned into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Duchess? What's happening? All right, next I'm speaking to a Libra. For some reason, I just got this like either I'm speaking to a Libra. I don't know. I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't know if I'm speaking to a Libra or someone who's dealing with a Libra. But I'm going to tell you what the problem I'm seeing here. I feel like whatever this relationship is, if you are, I don't know if you are the Libra or if you're the one dealing with the Libra, but what it feels like to me is I keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, but I'm not getting back. So I don't know who's the one feeling like that. And I feel like there's also some issues with family members, whether they be your family members or family members to your partner, that are just making this ride a whole lot less enjoyable than it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Better be good, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, though. For whoever this situation is regarding a Libra. I don't know if you are the Libra or if somebody could be dealing with the Libra. And they're like, yeah, man, fuck that Libra and her family. Like that Libra's family ain't shit. You know, I don't know, but I feel something. But I feel someone is also giving and giving and giving. And it's to the point now where they feel like they're in debt. And this also may be manifested as one of you in this relationship overspending a lot too. All right. So the crab, the fucking crab. Oh, wow. See, I'm seeing a Gemini under with the crab. So maybe you are the Gemini dealing with the crab or you're the crab dealing with the Gemini. But then I'm also seeing this shit. Whoa, Queen of Spades. So that could possibly be Queen of Spades. A Leo, excuse me. Yeah, I was like trying to figure out like what the fuck is the Queen of Spades? Yeah, Leo. Leo, Gemini. Um, this crab situation that I'm seeing here, okay, this is the crab. This crab situation I'm seeing here, to me, feels messy as shit. It really does. It feels messy as shit. There's too many parties involved in this situation. Definitely a Cancer situation going on where there is another woman. There is another woman. And I feel like in some ways, y'all may be doing a tug of war over this dude. This guy right here. Can you see him? Yeah. So there's that shit. There's that some weird shit going on with that. Then there's also, of course, the case of some type of a love triangle, once again, just between a Cancer, a Gemini, and a Leo. And it's looking like it's going to come to a head very soon, to be honest with you. Hey, if there's ever like magic, you know, sometimes them just sitting back thinking just fucked up thoughts about you and just really concentrating on you, it's enough to make some shit happen. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised. Yes, please let us follow our good friend and colleague here. Let's take her advice to heart. I am so sorry, my dear bottom biatch like button. I did not tell them to cunniling you, glisten you. Well, we're doing it now, so make sure on your way in. You should have done that already on your way in. I mean, do you just go in the box without saying hello first? If that's your style, that should get down. Hey, I guess. All right, I guess, but yeah, I don't get it. That's like people who just never wash their hands. Like I don't get it. It's just something you do, you know what I'm saying? And let alone, hopefully, it better be something that you love to do if you're gonna do it, right? If you're gonna do it, you better love it, or don't do it at all because it shows in your work. And that goes for anybody, right? Yes, thank you. She recognizes you, Euphoria. She's like, yeah, I see you, you know. Yes, you did. And it's a pleasure that we can both still be here because, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty in this world. You know, nothing is promised. So, yeah. You know what? I'm so fucking tempted. I don't even know why, but I might start a legitimate Christian fucking channel and just fucking troll so hard, just so hard. Epiphany states that you got to give to receive. Yes, that is the universal law, right? Nobody wants a sexual welfare case, right? I don't think those last long, you know, unless you're the welfare case, or then maybe like you paying like you weighing or something like that. You know what I mean? But like you got to put in your work. You can't skip. Yes. Well, fortunate for all of you. There's enough of me to go around and around. But yeah, I'm telling you, man. Anyways, yeah, I just thought of that earlier. I don't even know why, but I was just like, I'm doing it. I might even buy like a fucking Republican, like toupee type of wig. You know, it's got to have the part, and then the hair just comes. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Throw on some glasses or something, and put on a fucking sweater. You know what I'm saying? And really be fucking preaching. Watch. You think I won't do some shit like that? I shouldn't even really be talking about it. I should have just did it and wait to see. Sean, are you sure? I seen you on some other channel, man. You was like, you were telling women that the rose is going to lead them straight to the intake of hell. Masturbation is like you're going straight to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have so much fun. I would just troll the shit out of them. They're all going to hell. That's the spoiler alert. Like everybody in my comments is like, yeah, praise the Lord. I was like, you're going to hell too. You know, yeah, only 26,000. Oh shit. Yeah. Hey, Duchess, what you think? Yo, Piss, I'm serious. And I already got the fucking name too. I already got the name. That's what's bad about it. So I'm like, I'm supposed to do this shit because I'm just gonna have some fucking fun. I'm gonna have a sweater with a sweater tied around my motherfucking shoulders. So I'm gonna have 2 sweaters. This nigga's got some knitted fucking a sweater wrapped around his knitted sweater. Richard Popoff, Pastor Richard Popoff. Okay, please don't get it fucked up. Yeah, Duchess, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Everyone's going to hell. And every whatever episode or every sermon, everything that I do is going to just be designed to just troll so fucking hard and make you feel, if you're a Christian anyways, just make you feel the flames of hell. Like you need to feel them on your back. It's like they're coming, okay? Yeah, Duchess. I don't know why and that's how I know it's maybe something that I'll do just because I shouldn't have said it before I did it. But it just had this feeling with it like, yeah, do it. And I'm like, I got to. I think I have to. Yeah. And every time I promise you, I'm going to share the channel. Okay. I already got the Trinity Christian channel. That's what it's fucking called. The Trinity Christian channel. That's what it's called. All right. And every time, I promise you this, every time you hear me say the Lord, I'm going to say it like this, the Lord, like that. That's one of my things. I'm saying it like that every time. Oh, you watch. I'm going to have so much fun. I'm going to go after everybody who's doing these devilish works, Deuteronomy, it says, don't fuck with people who do astrology or witchcraft. Don't suffer a witch. Yeah. If you're using a rose, you're a witch. That's witchcraft. Yeah. Can you see it? Can you see it? I'm saying, like, I'm a troll so fucking hard. And what I'm most curious about is how many people are actually going to ride with what the fuck I'm saying. That's going to be interesting. Thriller was popping. Yeah, But yeah, so those are some of the things I'm gonna do. Anyways, yeah, I think I need to get out of here. What time is it? We're almost at an hour. I could chill for an hour. Duchess, I'm not playing with you. Like I was like almost so ready. Like I was even gonna make a whole brand new email just for this. You know what I mean? Pastor Richard's Trinity Christian channel or some shit. You know what I mean? Richard Popoff. Okay. My friends call me Dick. All right. I don't know, but I'm going to be trolling like a motherfucker. I'm going to be having so much fun with that shit. Exactly, right? That's just what I keep thinking. I'm like, why the fuck not? I'm going to do the best videos against witchcraft and voodoo and all them devilish things that the Lord does not like. And if you do them, the Lord does not like. The Lord does not like you. All right. Shut up. Whew. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know why. Now it's like I have to do it because I fucking told you guys I'm gonna do it. God damn it. Now I'm gonna have to do it. So, anyways, that's been the Aries energy read. I hope you got a lot out of it. I hope something, even if it's just one little piece that you need. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So how's everybody else doing here before we conclude? I'm glad to see you, Duchess. Shit, it's been a minute. Thriller, it's been a minute. Euphoria's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually Duchess. I'm actually kind of like I'm actually kind of doing it out of like an experiment. Like I want to see how many people, because it's parody, right? It's satire. That's what it is. It's satire, but it's definitely satire. I'm definitely like just trolling fucking hard, but it's gonna look real. It's gonna fucking look real. It's gonna look real. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I have to do it now. I got to do it. I would do one on his lawn too, but like they can be a little bit more militant with things. You never know. And like I said, oh man. Now I done said it. At some point I have to do it. I gotta do it. Unfortunately. The birth of Pastor Richard Popoff is official. Okay. He hasn't came to full fruition yet. See, because Jimmy Popoff, who I channel sometimes during these readings, you know what I'm saying? I'll just spout off in some Holy Ghost for you. He's already dead. If not, I wouldn't be able to channel him, right? So he's already dead. Jimmy Popoff's done. But Richard, the grandson of Jimmy Popoff, is alive, you know? What background and props? I mean, it doesn't matter the background. I'll fucking throw a green screen church or a revival tent in the background. All right, fuck with me. The Trinity Christian channel, yeah. Actually, I also got to search to see if somebody already did that, because it's like the obvious fucking name, right? It's like if I was Asian and gonna start a nail salon and just be like fancy nails. Like I noticed like a lot of the Asian shops, they don't spend too much time coming up with a snappy name. It's just like good food. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like them as far as this shit goes, as far as like the Trinity Christian channel. Okay. I might have to get my Kenneth Copeland on. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy Popoff is a mixture of like Kenneth Copeland, that fucking, who's the Hindu dude who would like, who was waving the jacket around, knocking people out with the Holy Ghost. Yeah, that guy, Benny Hinn. Benny Hinn. The other dude that used to come on after BET Uncut. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The white dude. Robert fucking Tilton Ministries. Hallelujah. Yeah. Oh, the trolling's gonna be. I don't even know why I'm doing this shit. Like it's like I don't have enough to do. Shit, you gonna go make a fake fucking Christian channel just to have laughs? Just to have laughs? Oh, and I'm gonna go at everybody. I'm gonna fucking go at everybody who's worth going for anyway. You know what I'm saying? Shit. This is dick. Yeah. But you can be a Richard. Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. See, y'all are bad. Yeah, y'all shouldn't encourage me, but you do anyways, because you like to see it. You know, you want to see the crash dummy. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope that this full moon in Aries energy read has been edifying for you through the Holy Spirit. All right. I got my little papito here. He says, "What's up? Fuck with me if you want to." You know what I'm saying? Anyways, there is Creflo. See, I was gonna just get off, Tiffany. You had to go bring up Creflo Dollar. I was heavy into Creflo Dollar, yo. I shit you not. 1996, I was about that fucking life. 96 Shango was a full blown certified holy roller Christian. I remember being in my living room holding the Bible that my mother gave me from years gone by. And I remember just thinking, like, I don't want to know anything but this. Lord, this is all I want to. I was like, I look back now and I just be like, oh. But yeah, I was about that Creflo Dollar shit, man. That's around the time too when Tyson was going to fight Holyfield, and it became a boxing match of Christian versus Muslim. Because I remember specifically, um, Creflo Dollar was like, yeah, Jesus, like basically he prophesied it. You know, some of these boxers that are all in the church, they go in, the Lord said, you're going to, victory is yours, blah, 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 blah. Then they end up getting their ass beat. Yes, Thriller, you can go ahead and remind me all you want. Yeah, so anyways, I remember that, and I caught one of his, because he would always be on late at night after I got off of work. And I would always watch his shit. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, yeah, come next month. It's going to be Jesus versus Allah. And I was just like, oh, you know, and of course, at the time, I was rooting for Holyfield. But then next time those two would fight, which would be the infamous ear biting thing, I was like, man, Tyson, beat this motherfucker's ass, please. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know why I brought that up. Anyways, let me get out of here, yo. I got like I ain't got shit to do, okay? And channels to start. All right. But yeah, so there was a lot of that. There was definitely a lot of that. I'm even embarrassed to say, Epiphany, that I used to watch that one bitch. Who's that one bitch? The white bitch. She would come on late too. God, her name starts with an M. I know I'm supposed to be going, but I'm all like, this is what fucking happens when I start fucking with you. All right. We get to rapping, it tastes on something, and I get time just escapes. You know what I'm talking about though, Epiphany? She's a female pastor. She's very famous. White lady, like very serious. I couldn't even imagine like having sex with her. Like she's just, her name starts with an M. I don't know if she's like popular now. I don't know who's popular now or what, because they got a bunch of questionable ass preachers and shit now. Like just, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it, man. Or how they justify it anyways. Because according to their Bible, well, the translation that we have now anyways. So let me get out of here since you're not answering and you don't know who the hell that bitch was I'm talking about, okay? She was a white lady. She had real short, she always had short hair. She was a famous pastor. She was like a mega church bitch. Not Paula White. That bitch cooked, didn't she? Yeah. What the fuck is her name? Now it's gonna bug me. God damn you, Piff. To hell. I don't need to be thinking about this shit. There it is. Thriller from Manila for the win. For the win. Yes. Joyce. Yes. Hey, Duchess, you have a good night. Thank you for your encouragement, too. Yes. Joyce Myers. Bingo. That's her. That's her. Thriller. You the shit. Let me show that. Looking like Storm in your thumbnail and shit. Anyways, Joyce Myers. Yes, that is her. That is her. I even used to watch her too. No, not Paula Dean. Goddamn, what are we cooking? Sausage or some shit? Epiphany? Paula Dean? What? That would probably be a good combination, though, wouldn't it? A Christian megachurch pastor has their own sausage company or like pork products. Like that shit would sell off the fucking thing, man. Yeah, yes, her. Yeah, I don't know if she cooks or not. Shit. I just know that she looks. Yeah, I just know. Thriller knows what I'm talking about. That bitch. I can't imagine living with her. I can't imagine living with her. You know what I'm talking about, right? Please just say yeah. Just say yeah. Because that's the one I'm talking about. That bitch. Anyways, I used to watch her too. And I used to send money in. And I ain't even going to front like the tithes and the offerings. I believe they did help because I believed they would help. And plus, if you are a card carrying member of the demiurge, then the demiurge has perks for you as well. So if you kind of fall in line, the demiurge will like help you out so you'll believe in it more. You know what I'm saying? This must be the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I prayed and then I gave some money. All of a sudden, I got this check and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. If I believe it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? That's what they call me. Yeah. I can see that. But can you really, really make it rain? I mean, are we talking tsunami or what? Like what? Throw from Manila, I think of like Philippines and fucking what, hurricanes? Not hurricanes. Monsoons. Yeah, monsoons. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. So I mean, I did all that shit. I was a fucking usher in a church. I healed somebody of their headache. They were having like headaches. And the pastor they were kind of like, I remember they would kind of like train a few of us, right? From laying on the hands. Yes, this is true. Okay, I'm giving you industry secrets. That's why when I start this channel, I'm not just like trolling. Like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, so I laid hands, like I said, laid hands on people. I of course would show them where to sit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, welcome, come on in. Hi, you know, whatever. Um, okay, tsunami. All due respect, Thriller, every woman says they got the soon. You know what I'm saying? Every woman claiming they got the soon between their legs, you know? I'm just going to say the jury's out. The jury's out for right now. Thrill. Duchess, you need to stick your ass around. You can't leave yet. You are not excused. I have not released you yet. Anyways, oh yeah, I did that. They also gave us instruction. The main pastor was a man, but the main attraction was his wife because she, as I've spoken before, this bitch was, I believe she was a witch. Now looking back, I'm like, bitch, this is a witch. She is a witch. You know what I'm saying? But she would prophesy, so people would come just to get prophesied to. And like I said before, I mentioned this before, like she would read your fucking mail. Like one time I went up there, I didn't say nothing to nobody. I was having back problems and lower back problems and or just discomfort. You know what I'm saying? Like pain and shit. And I didn't say nothing. I didn't even say nothing to my wife at the time because we both went to church, right? So I didn't say nothing to my wife at the time, right? And can you just see me? I mean, like, yeah. Okay. So, anyways, I went up in there and she was like, if you want to, I don't know how it was announced. Do you want a word from the Lord? Come on up. And so there was like a line of us, right? And she's just going down the line. Da, 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 da. She might do one of these. She's talking to you, blah, blah, blah. She might say something in your whatever, blah, 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 blah. And some people she'll just lament out loud for everybody to fucking hear, like basically just read their fucking mail right then and there. Like almost shame them. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Understood, Thrill. Understood. You can only speak for yourself. Yes. All I'm saying is, yeah, consider me from Missouri. You know, I'm from that show me state. Okay. You get it? All right. Anyways, so she came to me and she started, you know, doing, you know, and she started, she was speaking in tongues, then translated her own tongues, right? And she goes on talking about my back. And to me, like certain shit like that just sold me. Like I was just like, oh, she must be like the real deal, and everything she says must be the truth. So all this Jesus shit must be true because of this and that, right? So as I got more and more involved in the church, like there was like training. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to train, you had to take a spiritual warfare class. There was a long fucking class where you learn about the spirit of Python. What you know about the spirit of Python, huh? Yeah, that's really that Kundalini shit though. And now I'm coming from it another way. But anyways, so yeah, as far as like we would practice, if you will, laying on of hands. Like I said, I healed somebody from, I think they had headaches or some shit like that. But we also practiced in talking in tongues. How, you ask? Oh well, I'll reveal that to you. Yeah. So basically, the instructions were to just trust that whatever comes out of your mouth. What does this sound like, right? Trust that whatever comes out of your mouth is the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're basically intending it, and then it doesn't matter. Like, don't overthink it. Just allow the sounds to come out of your mouth. Right? We've heard of also talking in angelic tongues, demonic tongues, and other ways when you're doing spell work, because sometimes when you're speaking something, you don't want to speak English. You want to transmit that intention, that desire, that emotion, but in words that your conscious mind just doesn't understand. To me, now that I've learned and experimented with all these different kinds of techniques with doing that, and I look back at that, I'm like, it's the same exact shit. It's the same exact shit. So, anyways, we would stand there and like basically practice talking in tongues. She fried a potato on your back. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And when I left the church, and I've said this before, but when I like officially left, I had the balls to finally say, you know what, I'm not, like that shit even caused a split in the marriage. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I mean, that's kind of understandable in some ways, like if two people share the same values, and then along the way, somebody just totally flips the script and changes. I'm like, fuck that. I'm done with this shit. I cannot do this shit no more. She told me, because I had to come pick something up in the daytime. And I was supposed to be the head of music ministry, everything. Well, not the head of, but like begin to like, you know what I'm saying? Because they already had some musicians, so it's not like that. But I was, yeah, they kind of had some plans for old Go. You know what I'm saying? But Go had different plans. And I said, I'm not doing this. I'm leaving. And she basically fucking cursed me. She looked me right in my eye and did one of these. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Until you. Yeah. And that really fucked me up for a long time. That shit fucked me up for a long time. Because as much as I didn't want to think it was real, there was a part of me that believed it was real, because all the shit I done witnessed with this bitch, remember all that she must be the truth shit, like all that shit was right there. So I had to go and what do they call that shit when they take people that are members of cults and they have to like kind of like decompress them mentally because they had such a mind fucking, you know? Yeah, I want it out, Duchess. I want it out. I didn't want to be in it. I was like, there was this part of me that felt, well, you're going to hell. You know that, right? You know you done fucked up, right? You done fucked up, right? Yeah, so it was that. But then there was this other quieter side that just said, there's more. There's more. And I was just like, where's more? So this is back in the fucking AOL days where, you know, you had to get on the internet. If somebody picked up the phone, there goes your internet connection. But I started searching, you know, in between porn, you know, I'd be searching on some shit like, what's up with Buddhism? What's up with all this? What's up? What do the Hindus believe? What's up with Scientology? What's up with Islam? What's up? That's when I started like searching all kinds of shit. And some shit I was just like, but no matter what I was finding, I'm like, this is still a fucking religion. And I'm tired of religion. I'm tired of all that shit. Exorcise. I just got through why don't I put your shit up there since let me see. I just got through telling a story about talking in tongues at this Bible boot camp when I was a teen. I caught the holy for real, yeah. You know, and if you put yourself in that empty space enough, especially within those environments, I don't know, was you in the tent? Was it a revival? A Bible boot camp. Hallelujah. You will experience some shit. I was nine or 10 years old on my own in my bed alone in the dark. I know what you're thinking I'm going to say I did, but that's not what I did at that time. Oh, I tried. I couldn't figure it out yet. That'd be another 2 years. But I did the sinner's prayer. And that time that I did the sinner's prayer, I felt some shit. Something happened. And I just started fucking like bawling. I just started crying like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't even explain it to this day. You know what I'm saying? I can't explain it to this day, but something fucking happened. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I had been pretty much kind of brought up, not just in the church all the time, but around that type of shit, whether it's from my grandma, whether it's my mom, you know. So like, and my mom didn't always go to church, but like I had access. I heard the shit. I seen the stories. My mom would buy those VHS Christian cartoons for us to watch. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. We'd watch the shit out of it because a lot of times we didn't have cable. So whatever VHSs you got, you watching that shit over and over again. Episodes of Martin over and over again. I got baptized in a hallelujah. Yeah, in a river that summer. Yeah, I mean, it's some other shit. It is some other shit. Yeah. And I came out and I told my mom what happened. Mocoso, tears all down my eyes and shit. She was like, "What happened?" Because I come around and go, "Mom." She was like, "What? What's that?" Yeah. I take it as is, but I don't think it. I know for a fact it wasn't Jesus. But that was like the beginning. But I had to go through all that Jesus shit and be able to come out of it and blase. But it was yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not many 9, 10-year-olds who are going to be doing that shit on their own. On their own. Not because they have to be there. They're not in a building. This is just what I did myself, you know? And I would be that 9, 10-year-old that would try and attempt to read the Bible. My bestie fainted next to me when she caught the holy. Yeah. I've had some of those. I've actually made, I don't want to say I made, but I was a part of the process of making somebody faint, you know, because when we would move around and start to praying on people, hallelujah, you know what I'm saying, and doing all the little gentle nudges and shit, you know, and then the other ushers would step behind and shit like that, you know. I had those Martin VHS. Yeah, for real. I watched, we just record them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you get the commercials on there and shit, and maybe one episode gets cut off early and blase, and that, Living Single, uh, of course in Living Color, you know what I'm saying? Hello. Yeah, peace, Euphoria. But anyways, it's been interesting going down memory lane here, but that's probably why I'm gonna troll so fucking hard now. Everything has come full circle now. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some shit though, but they be trying to prepare. I remember them the lady was saying there's Satanists that meditate. They do rituals. They do this, they do that for hours a day. And you can't tarry for just 15 minutes. Basically, she was saying like these motherfuckers are on they shit. A lot of them, according to her, that's what she was saying. But she was telling the whole church, and basically she was like, and you motherfuckers can't pray for 15 minutes? Y'all ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? What is it? What? All right. Peace. This has been your thing. I know we went off somewhere else with this shit, but yeah, it was good talking with y'all. Always good to see you. I don't know when I'm gonna be back, but I got to put my ritual clothes on because there's some ritual shit to do. All right. Some motherfuckers got some shit coming. All right. So you got to do what you got to do. Anyways, peace. And we're going to see you next time around. All right. I have a new ritual announcement tomorrow. All the details, all the deets, so to speak, will be released tomorrow, probably towards the later evening. You know what I'm saying? But peace to everybody. Duchess, Duchess. Am I saying that right? Piffs, whoever else. There's only 2 or 3 of you correspondents. That means there's others just fucking watching, captivated by my early Shangoic stories of his imprisonment in Christianity. Yeah. Anyways, peace, everybody. Have the rest of a good weekend. All right. I'm going to catch you again, though. You don't know when, but I'm going to catch you again.